Today I would like to give two most important messages to the prospective students, those who are planning to go to abroad. The first message I would like to deliver is the students, those who are planning to go to abroad, they must have to prepare a comprehensive, long-term, strategic, clear career plan. And the second important thing is, before you select any of your career coach, you have to keep certain points in your mind, because career coach play an important role to achieve your career objectives. So let's start with the first thing is the career plan. So what is career plan? Career plan is comprised of three most important elements. The first element is career goal. Second is identify your current position. And third is prepare strategic steps. So what is the meaning of career goal? Career goal means where you want to be. Second thing is what is your current position, where you are now. Okay, so at this point you want to be, currently you are here. So between this point A to point B, you have to prepare a ladder, and that ladder has individual steps. These steps will help you to reach at your career objective. So these are the three components always you have to keep in mind when you are preparing your career plan. Career goal, where you are and how you will reach there. Okay, so let's start discussing detail about the individual elements of the career plan. Let's start with the goal setting. This is the first objective. The goal setting is a brainstorming activity. So when you are asking certain questions to yourself, like where you want to be, why you want to achieve that things in your life, and at what time you want to achieve. So this kind of questions will give you an idea about your career goals. So there are 5 attributes of goal. The most important is your goal must be SMART. It is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely bound. If your goal is not meeting with these 5 attributes, there are very less chances to achieve your career goal. So as a career counselor and career coach for last 7 years, I have come across and I have met thousands of students, and most of the time I am asking a very simple question to all the students: do you have a clear career plan? And most of the time students say, yes, I do have. And when I ask, can you explain your career goal? At that time the student is saying he wants to work at a multinational company with a good salary. This is his career goal, but it is not meeting all the 5 attributes of the career goal. Why it is not meeting the attributes? Because there are thousands and thousands of multinational companies around the world. What is the meaning of good salary? Some person is happy at 5,000 rupees, some is 15,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakhs. So it's not measurable. So this is the major problem most of the students are facing. The second important thing is there are a number of research has been done. If you have a clear career goal, they are more likely to achieve your objectives within the time frame. Unfortunately, less than 3% of the students around the world, they have a clear career plan or career goal. So this is the most important point and the most important exercise you have to do. So we are helping our students to design the career goal. For example, your goals would be like this: 3 years from now, I want to become a registered pharmacist and want to earn more than $1 lakh per year, and at the same time I want to get permanent residency. So this is the career goal. The time is fixed, 3 years from now. Position is fixed, want to work as a registered pharmacist. Third, salary is fixed, more than 1 lakh, and want to get permanent residency. So these are the 4 clear points has been mentioned in your career goal. So that will help you to achieve, and this career goal is guide you in which direction you have to head. So I hope this the one point is clear, goal setting. The second is where I am now. Where I am now, that means you have to identify your current position. So, for example, currently I am studying at the 6th semester of my graduation. I am going to complete my graduation by the time of May 2018. I am planning for September 2018 intake, and so far I have first class throughout my graduation and my English proficiency is very good, and I will score 6.5 in IELTS. So this is your current position. You are studying in 6th sem, going to complete in next year, planning for next year September 2018 intake. Your academic is good and your IELTS is good. So now you have designed 2 points. Let's discuss about the third important point, is the strategic steps. So you have to prepare a step-by-step process that can help you to take you from the point A to point B. Apply for passport, prepare for IELTS, book your IELTS exam, write your IELTS exam, get your score, admissions, final course selection, visa application, after visa, post visa guidance. So all this kind of step-by-step process need to be planned out. It's noted down and prepared a written career plan. So far we have discussed about the one most important point is what is career plan and how you are designing your career plan. Okay, now let's move to the second important component. What is important of career coach? Career coach is your helping hand. He is your guide. He is going to guide you how to reach from point A to point B with the minimum investment of time and money. So he is going to play a catalyst role. So that catalyst is going to fasten your process and fasten your journey to reach at your objective. This is the main role of career coach. So how you are going to select appropriate career coach? When you are selecting career coach, you have to ask 2 simple questions to yourself. The person who is guiding me, he has achieved a success in his life? And the second important thing is, how many lives has been transformed by him? So these are the 2 questions will help you to identify most appropriate career coach for you. So let's talk about Elite and about myself. So you just go through my profile, and based upon that you can ask this question: do I believe him as a successful in his career? Okay, so what question you have to ask to yourself? You just go and look at my profile and then ask simple question to yourself: do I consider him as a successful in his career? And the second thing is, in last 7 years we have transformed lives of more than 1000 students. Out of 1000 students, more than 700 students currently they are enjoying their professional career. They are making a positive contribution in society. They are happy about their job. And the fourth most important thing is they are earning more than $125,000 per year, and at the age of less than 25 years they achieved all these things. That means we have created more than 1000 success stories. Okay, so based upon these 2 things you can judge and you can put a trust on us, and we can help you out to achieve your career objectives. Okay, so how we are helping you out? Normally we are helping our students through 4 most important things. The first is helping them to create their career plan. That's the first thing. Second is we help them for selection of most appropriate country, course, institute, then help them to get their admissions. Once they get admission, we help them for visa filing. Once they get their visa, we help them for post-visa planning. So this kind of help can make the transition smooth and easy. And also we are helping our students to educate them. So we are educating them through two different programs. One is the Life Mastery program and the other one is the Employable Skill Development program. So under Employable Skill Development program, we are helping our students to develop all the skills that are required to be employable. How to write a resume, how to write a forwarding letters, how to search a job, what kind of things you have to keep in mind to get a professional career and professional job. So this kind of stuff can help the students to get into the professional career. So this activity need to be done before they fly from India. And the second important thing is the 7 important component of the life. So under Life Mastery, we are helping the students to live a balanced and successful life with the financial freedom at the very early age. Okay, so under this program, we are helping the students for health, emotional, relationship, time management, career, finance, and celebration of life. These are the 7 components elaboratively we are discussing. Okay, so finally, we are warmly welcome all of you to be an integrated part of PharmaVision and EnLead team.